What's up guys, it's Rogelio from OneBroGaming with another one and done video. Today we're going to go ahead and work on the Washington Wizards. Not a great team overall, so we've got a lot of work to do. Let's see what team we can build and see, I guess, if we even make the playoffs in this case. That's, I guess, our goal. Obviously championship is what we want, but I want to see if we can at least make the playoffs. So let's go ahead, look at the team, and then I guess see what potential trades we can do after that. Looking at the team, we've got Kyle Kuzma, who I think I'm going to keep. I want to keep one player from each team normally when I do this, so I think Kyle's going to stay in this case. We've also got Jonas Valanciunas, Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Poole, Corey Crispert, Bilal Khalibali, oh god. This guy, Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, Alexandre Sarr, who we're probably going to trade. He's a 75 overall, but he'll have that value, so he'll probably get traded. Then we've got Holmes, Kira, and then everybody else that's here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start looking at some trades. Like I said, I think Kyle Kuzma is the only one that's safe in this case. Everybody else is up for grabs, so let's go ahead and see who we can find. I am conflicted between getting Bridges and Josh Hart or Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart. Now hear me out. We've gotten Towns in a couple videos. We haven't tried out Bridges, which is why I'm considering it. But I think if we're doing value-wise, Karl Anthony Towns might be the move. If we throw in Poole, we get Karl Anthony Towns, which would be our starting power forward. We can put Kuzma down to the 1, try to get a better center. Josh Hart goes to the 2, so he'll be our shooting guard. And this is 2 starters right here. And these guys weren't going to play anyways because Jordan Poole was definitely getting traded. So I think this might be the best trade. And then I do want to see how Josh Hart does. I think Josh Hart is the one I want to get the most. But in this case, might as well get rid of Poole's contract, get Karl Anthony Towns, and then trade the rest of the team for depth. And then we should be solid. Kuzma at the 3, Towns at the 4, Josh Hart at the 2. And then we can keep Brogdon as the 1. And then maybe keep Valanciunas or see about trading him for another center. So a lot of options here. I say we try it. I say we go for it. Towns, welcome to the Washington Wizards. This team's already gotten better with the addition of you right there. So let's go ahead, make it happen. New York Knicks, thank you. And yeah, let's keep trading. This team's gonna be amazing, I promise you. Getting a better center in this case is the actual question. But can Valanciunas be traded for a better center? You see, Zubac is solid, but he can't shoot the 3. Valanciunas shoots the 3, so he spreads the floor. Not the trade I'm looking for today. We can get Jaime, but we don't really need a forward right now. In this case, I genuinely think Valanciunas gets to stay on the team because I don't think any of these trades would be worth letting him go. Jalen Duren sounds good, but he can't shoot the 3. And he's just a solid rebounder. We have Towns to help with the rebounds now, so Valanciunas can just be there to spread the floor. And I mean, I would want him to be a better shot blocker, but that's not here or there. You know, that could happen, it couldn't happen, so it just kind of depends in this case. So Jalen Duren, not really the trade I'm looking for either. Yeah, it looks like Valanciunas might have to stay. Looking at the lineup already, we've got Brogdon at the 1, Hart, Kuz, Towns, and Valanciunas. That's the starting 5. I think we're solid when it comes to the team. The starting 5 is here. We just need to work on depth for the bench because it is not looking that great. So let's see what we can find. Do we bring Brook Lopez as our backup center here with this trade? Or potentially, I was also thinking we could do Hachimura and Max Christie. Max Christie could potentially get minutes, and in this case, he's got a 3-point shot. And then Hachimura can do a good amount of everything, so he could be a solid 6-man for the team. Contemplating. Let's see. Currently, we got Corey Crispert as our backup shooting guard, and we've got Marvin Bagley as our backup center. We could use a solid forward, and I think Hachimura could be that dude. These guys are not going to get minutes. We're not using our picks. So I think we're going to try it. See how Hachimura does. for the team off the bench with Max Christie potentially getting minutes. We're doing this trade. Let's knock it out. And Hachimura, welcome to the Washington Wizards. In this case, we can trade 3 of our bench guys who are literally not getting any minutes and get Grayson Allen and Tyus Jones. We really don't need 2 more players, but this one brings in 2 solid role players off the bench. And honestly, we need a point guard. I was going to play Max Christie at the point guard. Tyus Jones is the better option if we're being honest. And then Grayson Allen comes in there, which might kick somebody down in the rotation. So we need to see what we can do with that. But in this case, let's go ahead and knock out this trade. Bring Tyus Jones, which is the main thing that I wanted, is to get a point guard in this case. So that will be our backup point guard right there. Accept that trade. And let's see what the team's looking like. With the addition of Grayson Allen and Jones, what was it? Was it Jones? I think Jones. It brings down Marvin Bagley out of the rotation, leaving Saddiq Bey as our 10th man. So in this case, we really do need a center more than anything. So I think if we trade Bagley and Saddiq Bey and we get Daniel Gafford, I think he'll probably be our 6th man in this case, but we'll have that center off the bench. Can't shoot the 3 ball, unfortunately, but hopefully he can do everything else for us in this case. So I think I'm going to knock out this trade. I wanted to keep Marvin Bagley, but that might be a different video. I want to see, maybe I'll do a video where Marvin Bagley is our starting center and see if we can make a star out of him, because I am curious to see how that would work out. But in the case of winning a championship now, Daniel Gafford is the move in my opinion. So let's knock out that trade and look at this final rotation that we have for the squad. Starting point guard, Malcolm Brogdon. Then we have Josh Hart at the 2, Kyle Kuzma at the 3, Karl Anthony Towns at the 4, Jonas Valanciunas at the 5, Daniel Gafford, 6th man, Ryu Hachimura, Tyus Jones, Corey Crispert, and Grayson Allen. And that is the team. We have a 75 overall as a reserve, but in the case of this, he won't be seeing any minutes. We have completely rebuilt this Washington Wizards team, and I guarantee you we make the playoffs. And I don't know about a championship, but let's start the simulation. Per usual, we simulate through the first game just to see how we do. It's obviously against the Boston Celtics, who are the reigning champions at this point in time. Tatum drops 31. As far as the team, not that amazing, but it's the first game. It's a brand new squad. We've got a lot of work to do. Josh Hart gets 10 rebounds as a shooting guard, which I love. This man is so good. 5 assists, 4 points though, unfortunately. So shooting could have gone better, but overall, it's a good start. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. We end up making it all the way to the NBA Cup and losing to the Thunder 124-92. Unfortunately, 34 points from SGA, 20 from Williams. On our end, Kuzma had 23, going 50% from the field. Tyus Jones did good in this case. And then Malcolm Brogdon. Where's Towns? Towns had 2 points and was 1 of 11. He's the reason we lost. That's all I can say about that. Josh Hart doing amazing. Yeah, no, we should have won that. We should have won that championship at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that anymore. Let's go ahead and keep simulating. Currently 6th in the conference, 15th in the power rankings, 13 and 11. We've got some injuries, but for the most part, we're doing better than expected. Let's keep balling out and seeing what happens. Also, I was told that the camera seems to be better up here, so we're going to try it out for the rest of the video. I did have it in the bottom at the beginning just due to the fact that everyone's faces were like in this area. But for the rest of the video, let's try it out there, see how it looks. Maybe I'll move it around when needed if I remember. Again, very bad with my realization of where the camera is when I'm recording. I need to work on that. Shout out to the Derrick Rose video I made, but still a super good video. Go check it out. Let's keep it going though. They want to trade me Paul George for Kyle Kuzma basically, but I lose Malcolm Brogdon, which is the issue here. Yes, he's a higher overall. Yes, he's better at the steals, but points wise, Kuz got 18.5. He's got 20. Rebounds is 5 and 5. Assist 3 and 4. So it's basically just the steal, and I guess the field goal percentage is a little bit better for Paul George. In the grand scheme of things, this does seem like the trade. Initially, I did say I wanted to keep Kyle Kuzma. So now I'm just kind of, I am struggling. If we lose Malcolm Brogdon, that means Tyus Jones becomes our point guard. Max Christie could be our backup point. I don't think I would want to use Caleb Martin for the most part. Karl Anthony Towns is currently injured for a little bit. So bringing in Paul George could be kind of amazing. But at the same time, I'm not sure, man. I don't know what to do in this case. I am conflicted. Paul George, 34 years old, or keep Kyle Kuzma. I'm going to say no. Oh my God. Is this a mistake? Let me know if this is a mistake in the comments down below. I'm going to decline it. Oh, that could have been a good trade. We are at the halfway point, and things are looking not so amazing, not as expected. Currently 18th in the power rankings, 7th in our conference. We are 25-25. Injuries are still on. I know some of you have asked me to turn the injuries off. I kind of like seeing what happens with the injuries. So I guess I'll ask one more time. If I get more people saying turn the injuries off, bro, then I'll just turn them off for these videos, for the rest of them at least, and then we'll go from there. But currently Towns is injured, Hachimura is injured, short injuries. They'll be back within the week or so. But currently 25-25. Looking at the award races, I doubt anybody from our team is gonna be getting any awards there. So yeah, nobody here for the MVP. Obviously, Rookie of the Year. We traded Sar over to the New York Knicks, and he's second in that place. And then nobody from the Wizards for sixth man, nobody from the Wizards for Defensive Player of the Year, and then Most Improved, nobody from the Wizards once again, and then no clutch players either. No surprise that nobody made the All-Star game as well. We could have traded for Paul George, and then maybe we would have had one All-Star, but that was potentially my mistake in that case. 22 points, Jesus. As far as our team goes, I mean, Kuzma still scoring 19 and 4, which is pretty solid. Towns, 18 points, 6 rebounds, not even a block a game, which is kind of depressing. Brogdon, 15 and 5, Valanciunas, 11 and 7. And then we have Hachimura with 10, Gafford 8, 9 and 8 with almost 2 blocks a game. Chris Bird is currently 8 points. Tyus Jones 8 points, 4 assists. Josh Hart 7.5 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Pretty solid, doing a little bit of everything for the team. We did pick up JaVale McGee because we had an injury. He's only played 4 games, but in those 4 games, 7 points, 6 rebounds, a steal, and a block a game, doing pretty decent. But yeah, that is the squad for the most part. Injuries are a little bit kind of killing us, but not that much. Towns has missed 6 games, so it's not that deep. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue the simulation, see if we make the playoffs or the play-in potentially in this case, and then go from there, see how far we get. Back to our original bottom right corner for the awards. In this case, MVP, Luka, Rookie of the Year, Zach, 6-man, Amon, Victor, Defensive Player, Amon, Most Improved, Clutch Player of the Year is Trae Young, and then Chris Finch wins Coach of the Year for the Timberwolves, 58 and 24 for them. Do I win my award? No, I don't win the Executive of the Year in this case. Unfortunately, the Dallas Mavericks got it, and their executive, Mr. Hobson. I hate you so much. But besides the point, all NBA teams, anybody from the Washington Wizards, I would be surprised if there was. The answer is no. Defensive, nope. And then we didn't have any rookies, so no surprise there. We are a sleeper team. We don't have a set all-star. Karl Anthony Towns didn't shine, I guess, as much as I would have liked for him to do. But guess what? We are not a play-in team. Guess who is? 76ers, Atlanta, Boston, and the Detroit Pistons to simulate the play-in. And then looking at us with the 4th seed. Yeah, you heard me right. The 4th seed. We finished off that season so beautifully that we ended up with the 4th seed as far as the stats go for the team. Karl Anthony Towns actually picked up his scoring, which is a W. Kuz 19.5, Towns 19 and 6. In this case, getting a little bit of dimes from them as well. Brogdon 15 and 5, Valanciunas 10 and 7, and then the rest of the team is here. Gafford bringing in that defensive presence. I think I might still have JaVale McGee, or I might put JaVale McGee in there in that rotation for some more defensive presence in that sense. But yeah, that is the team. We finished off again with the 4th seed. Cat is a 90, Kyle Kuzma's an 87, and then I guess our next best player after that is Josh Hart, who's a solid rebounder for us at the 2 position. So yeah, looking pretty good for the most part. We've got the Chicago Bulls in the first round. Am I scared? No. Should I be? No. Will I be? Maybe. Let's get this started. Simulating through game 1, we end up losing. You see, and this is why I said, should I be? And the answer is potentially yes. Zach LaVine, 28 points. Good for you. Kuzma had 28. The rest of the team, Brogdon, what is this 3 for 10, brother? We could have won this. We lost by 3 points, by the way. Let's go ahead and simulate through game 2. We win that one. Kuzma 46 points, Towns 23 and 11. If you guys play like this, we can potentially make it to the conference finals or maybe even the finals to fight for a championship. So I need y'all to keep that same energy, keep it running like that. Let's go ahead and simulate through game 3. We end up losing. What is happening? Josh Giddey 21, Nurkic 20 and 12. You guys, Zach LaVine had 2 points. Did he get injured? I don't know if he got injured or not. 2 points, bro. And then we lost? Why are we losing this game? Simulate through... Actually, let's simcast. I'm already scared. Simcast through game 4. We need to win this one to tie it up 2-2 as we start off super strong. But can we keep that lead? Yes, we do. We did completely... Oh my god, not completely. Yeah, kind of completely. Destroyed them as we win by 11 points there. Brogdon 21, 19 and 9 from Towns. Kuzma 14 points. We barely got that win. Their leading scorer was Jalen Smith with 20. We barely got that win. Zach LaVine is not injured. He just played 36 minutes here, so he's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast for game 5. And I'm not scared anymore. We're going to do this. We just had a solid game. We got to keep that same energy, not lose the lead as we are currently up by 2 points, 1 point. Keep that lead. Please keep that lead. Let's go. Okay. That was a little close. A little bit too close for comfort. We win by 8 points here. Kuzma has 30. Towns has 22. This is what I need. Towns, you need to grab more rebounds, bro. You're 7 feet tall. Grab the rebounds, buddy. I don't understand. But Kuzma doing solid. LaVine had 28. Bro, Jalen Smith had 17 and 16. What is happening? Mans is balling out. Was not enough though. We got the W, which means... Wait, continue simulation. Oh, there was a free throw left. But yeah, wait, was that our free throw? I don't even know. Doesn't matter. We win game 5, which means there's game 6. We are up 3-2. We need to go ahead and advance here. Let's simulate with Simcast and see if we make it to the second round or if Chicago forces a game 7. It could go either way. Chicago currently had the lead for a little bit and they got it back. We might have to jump in the first round here. Currently up by 3. Oh my God. 3-point game. I'm going to jump in. There's a minute and 11 seconds left. Let's see if Chicago comes back or if we can keep this lead and advance, get a little bit of gameplay early on in this case. And obviously we are not playing. So let's go ahead and put that in the middle. Camera is 2K low. And let's get a little bit of gameplay. Let's see these Washington Wizards that I built in their beautiful jerseys go ahead and advance to the second round. Karl Anthony Towns in that jersey just looks horrendous. Hachimura was on the Wizards before he got traded to the Lakers, right? I completely forgot about that. That's kind of wild. Wait, is that why they have Kuzma? I'm a Lakers fan and I don't remember the trade. Greg knocks down the second free throw, making it a 1-point game. Kyle, please clutch this up. You have a mismatch too. Get one screen. Don't take that up. Don't take... I have no words, bro. Sometimes I wish I was playing and it wasn't simulation, because they be taking the dumbest shots. And then he's gonna make this, watch. Buckets, gets right. Oh, good defense. Beautiful defense. You let him get a putback on you, Kuz. He's 6'6", you're 6'10". Figure it out, box him out. What is happening? There it is. That's the mismatch we needed. Get the... I'm done. If you let Josh Giddey score on you right... Oh my God. Give it to Valanciunas. Give it to Valanciunas. Hello, Towns? Knock it down? No! Oh my God, we have to foul. We're about to be down by 3. And Towns just missed a 3, which is just beautiful. Make a 3, go to overtime. Get Towns or Kuzma. Honestly, all 5 of y'all can shoot 3s. Oh my God, he's open. Knock it down? GG's. At this point, if you miss... Oh my God, he missed a free throw. If he knocks down the next one, we're down by 3. We could still shoot a 3 to go ahead and go into overtime. So a lot of potential. 8 seconds. We can get across the court just fine. Just need to find somebody open like Kuzma if he gets to the corner. Josh Hart if he's in the other corner. Kuzma for 3. Oh my. You guys hype. Oh, bro. I get so excited and then you guys just let me down. Oh, God. Time for game 7. Levine had 29 points. Kuzma had 20. Towns and Kuzma both had chances to get us the lead or at least tie the game. They both missed their 3s, unfortunately, as we lose by 3 in game 6, forcing a game 7. Let's go ahead and simulate that and see if we can make it to the second round. Simulate with Simcast. Continue. We've got the Pacers in the second round. I think we can go ahead and make it to the conference finals. If you guys can just clutch up in game 7 as you do. Oh my God, it was not even a close game. We won by 30. In this case, looking at their stats, 36 from Levine, 17 from Giddey, but Towns had 34 and 8. Kuzma 22 and 12 with 5 assists, 3 steals and a block from Towns, and then Hachimura 17 off the bench. Brogdon 13. Valanciunas shot terribly, but he got the 3s, he got the free throws. Gafford doing what he has to do, and that is it for the first round. We go ahead and advance. Now we've got the Pacers. Looking at this Pacers squad, honestly, I'm not that worried. It doesn't seem like they made any trades this season. Siakam's facing up with Towns, that's solid. Turner on Valanciunas, that's solid. Nembhard on Josh Hart, I take Josh Hart in that every day. Kuzma on Mathern, we take that. And then obviously they got Tyrese, who might cook Tyus Jones in this case. But yeah, I'm not that worried. Let's go ahead and start the simulation. Simulating through game 1. Let's just go ahead and start going right through it. And we honestly kept the lead the entire first half. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and win game 1. If we keep that same energy, we make it to the finals, or at least the conference finals. Tyrese had 28, 6 and 8. Was not enough because Kuz had 30. Towns had 26 and 10. And then everybody else's shooting splits are right there. But we go ahead and win that by, what is that, 22 points. Beautiful first game. Let's go ahead and advance and simcast through game 2. In this case, hopefully we can keep this lead. It looks like the Pacers want to fight back. And yeah, they go on a beautiful lead in this case in the second quarter. But if we have a dominant fourth, we could come back. Doesn't look like that might be the case. We're down 6. I'm not going to jump in for that. Down 4, 15 seconds. I'm not jumping in for that either. GG's. We lose game 2. Mathern, Turner, and Tyrese all did pretty solid. Oh my God, 19 not rebounds, assists from Tyrese is kind of crazy. We had 33 and 31 for Kuz and Towns, but unfortunately was not enough. Time to simulate through game 3. As unfortunately the Pacers tie that up 1-1. We need to take the lead here. If they take the lead, we can still come back obviously, but if they start going up 3 anything, we might be cooked, as we're down by 10 in the fourth, down by 7, down by 4, a minute left. Do we jump in? I say we do. Let's see what happens. Gafford shooting a free throw. It looks like he might have one more. He knocks it down, which means we're gonna be down by 2. Is he coming in or out? Oh, okay, he's coming in. They took out. Okay, that's not good for us, but we'll see how that works out. If Gafford knocks down the second free throw, let's go. We're only down by 2. There's a minute and 5 seconds left. We just need one solid stop. Siakam wants to take Towns, which in my opinion is going to be a mistake, buddy. Get to the rim, see what happens. Get that block. Beautiful defense, beautiful rebound. Pass that to Kuz. Kuz has been balling. Honestly, he's been doing pretty good. I don't regret keeping him on the squad. We could have had Paul George, but hey, Kuz is about to show us why we kept him. Bring him down in the post. You have the advantage, and you take that. At least you got fouled. Let's go. He fouled out, even better. He makes the second one to make it 106 to 1. He misses. Oh my God, we don't get the rebound either. Now this is not a comforting sight. Hopefully we can get a block. Step up, jump. You gotta jump. Oh my God, he missed. Pass that to Kuz. We're down by 1. We got plenty of time. Set him a pick. Okay, Josh Hart. What are we doing? Kuz, you're not him. No. We have to foul, which is fine, because if they make both, we can still knock down a 3 and go to overtime. There's plenty of time for this. We could potentially still get this done. Tyrese knocked the first one in, and he makes the second one, which means there's 11 seconds for us to knock down a 3 to force overtime in game 3. I was gonna say give it to Kuz, but honestly, Josh Hart or Tyus could knock down a 3. Oh my God, you had it? You pumped and you knocked it down. Oh my God, it's a tie game. A little bit too much time on the clock left. They have a chance, but if they miss, we go to overtime. 7.8 on the clock. Siakam wants to take the ball. Towns, you have this. Just play good defense. Towns, what are you? As soon as I saw him hit that under, bro, I knew we were cooked. Pass that up. You shot that? Unfortunately, we end up losing that game. Towns had 25, Kuz had 22 on their end, 29 and 25 from their guards. And we lose game 3, currently down 2-1. Let's keep simulating, I guess. Some of these losses are honestly just really depressing. Like, we definitely should have won that, or at least forced the overtime. But hey, it is what it is. Game 4, we lose the lead in the 4th. And we don't gain that back at all, as we end up losing that game as well. Points wise, Kuz had 29. He's carrying the team on his back. Towns is just non-existent, bro. I don't understand. Like, 11 points, bro? We're about to lose in the second round. What are you doing? Simulate with Simcast. We've got game 5. If we lose here, we're out of the playoffs and we're cooked, but hopefully we can clutch this out. We seem to be doing pretty solid for the most part. Up by 10 in the 4th. Not 10 anymore. Up by 2. Oh my God. They might take the lead here. It's a tie game with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Let's jump in and see if this is the end of our season. I honestly built such a good team too, so it's kind of frustrating to like do. Oh, beautiful. Take it in there. You missed? Oh my, dude, 2K trolls me and me only. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe. Okay, he missed that too. That 2K trolls only OneBroGaming and nobody else, bro. Kuz, if you missed that, thank you. Up by 2. Towns, if you don't step up. Oh my God, how does he get wide open like that? Tie game, minute 40 left. Brogdon, give that to Kuz. Give that to Kuz. Actually, no, is that Hachimura on Tyrese? That's a mismatch. Terrible take from Kuz. What are we thinking? If you let him get past you, I'm trading you. Oh my God, beautiful. Oh my God, Kuzma finally drove in and it worked. We're up by 2 in this case. I just had a thought, a super late thought actually. We got Towns at the beginning. We could have potentially traded him for something else at the halfway point. Why do I never think about doing trades at the halfway point? It could work out for us. Because Towns has just been not really there for the most part when we need him, as Kuzma gets all the way to the rim, dishes out to Towns, who guess what? Misses. It's still our ball though. Honestly, there's a mismatch right there. What are you doing? Pass that out to Kuz. You drove in? You had the mid-range. And now he's going to score 2 points right here. I can already see it. Oh, he missed. Towns, you're letting Tyrese grab a rebound. He's 6'6", and you're 7 feet tall. How does that happen? Foul the homie. We get the win here, but Jesus, that was stressful. Looking at the box score, apparently Obi Toppin is the reason that those guys were in the game there. He had 30. As for us, 33 from Towns, and then 19 from Kuz, double-double from Valanciunas, but for the most part, we got the victory, and that's what matters. We force a game 6. Let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast. Can we force the game 7? We had a solid game. It was at their home too, so I believe we're at our home this time. Yes, we're at home. Currently have a solid lead as long as we don't give them. They're having a beautiful fourth quarter. What are you doing? If we lose this, oh my God, I thought we were gonna lose that. Okay, we forced a game 7. Kuz had 33, Towns 19 and 7, Gafford 15 points, pretty solid. Siakam had 38, but as for that, where's Tyrese? Tyrese had 16 and 14, so thankfully he didn't pop off. We got that win by 6 points. Let's go ahead and advance to game 7. Oh my God, we did it. We forced the game 7. But we also have a terrible first half. Did we do all of that work just to lose? Look at the score, 48-80. How? 55-10. Oh my. And just like that, the Washington Wizards have been eliminated. Looking at the box scores, 23 from Kuz. Towns, I should have traded you. You were terrible. Kuzma, maybe PG. Honestly, no, you balled out. You averaged 26 in the playoffs, bro. Like, you did your thing. Towns should have been traded. Brogdon probably should have been traded. Josh Hart, you did what you needed to. But for the grand scheme of things, that was terrible. Halliburton had 32 and 10. Good for him. Do they advance to the finals? Yes, they do. Oh my God, it's Dallas versus Indiana in the finals, and Dallas ends up winning that championship. Luka, finals MVP. No championship for the Washington Wizards, but hey, at the start of the video, I did mention, are we making the playoffs? And we did. We weren't even a play-in team. We were the 4th seed. We got to the second round. We got a second round exit in game 7 though. So let's make that fair, fair for the most part. Would we have advanced to the finals if we faced Milwaukee in the conference finals? I don't know. That could also be a no. We could have just lost there as well. Would we have beat Dallas if we made it all the way to the finals? Probably not. But we will never know because we lost to the Pacers in game 7, which is stressful. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know I appreciate it more than anything in the world. So just thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you to those that comment. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. Check me out on Kick and Twitch. I stream on both. So whatever your platform is, come hang out with me as I play games. Lately I've been doing horror games, my team, some rec, and Proving Grounds on 2K. So stuff like that. If that interests you at all, come hang out, say what's up. But other than that, this is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys. Again, thank you for watching the content. It means the world to me. It really does. And hopefully you enjoy this one and all the future videos to come. I hope you guys have a great day or night. I don't know what time it is for y'all. And just have a good one. Sorry the mood's a little low. We lost. Not always the best feeling, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. Everyone take care. Have a good one, and deuces.